Hello everybody. Hey y'all. Cookie cutting up, keeping it real. I mentioned earlier this morning that the Mac Daddy is coming by. And hang on. I think I'm missing a piece of this thing. Oh no, here it is. Anyway, I'm just gonna do burgers on the grill. BFR burgers on the grill. Okay. And so went to a friend's mom's funeral, and when I got home I thought I'm gonna go relax the body down, and then I thought you don't have no chili, so that's number one. Then I'm gonna show y'all my mama's chili recipe. The other thing I'm gonna show you is my cousin Debbie has inspired me. She's such a great cook. She sent me a video of the ice cream that she makes in these things. Hold on. I've never used mine. Cuisinart, and it's on the tabletop, and I thought the Mac Daddy would dig that. So I'm gonna mix that up too and just put it in the fridge while I've got those containers that go on top of that in the freezer. So I'll show you that process. Hopefully I might even get the Mac Daddy to help me with that later. But so I can relax the body down, I'll go ahead with this. My mom, when I was growing up, always made homemade chili. And she was that person that when people were having a cookout, they would say, Diane, you bring the chili. And it was really good chili. So I'm gonna show y'all my rendition of my mama's chili. And you're gonna have to look at my belly, and I'm sorry for that, but just look at the food. Anyway, it calls for 1 small onion, chopped very fine. Now, if I remember correctly, my mama chopped it, or maybe she put it in her salad master. I'm putting mine in my mincer. I'm not going to try to chop that. Anyway, I know that's loud, but if y'all follow along much, you know that my guys, my Neanderthal baboons, do not like a lot of onion. So I'm going to mince this really fine in this little Black & Decker mincer mini chopper, handy chopper. Okay. Now I have sprayed my Polydine pot, stock pot, with a little bit of cooking spray. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put 3 pounds of BfrBeef hamburger in this pot. This chili recipe takes about 2 hours, okay? And my mama had the finest chili I've ever eaten. And if y'all are on here and you've had my mama's chili, you can attest to it. It was like, you know, the kind you buy like at a really good hot dog stand, and it's like super duper thin, not thin. You don't see a lot of the hamburger, like big chunks of it, is what I'm saying. My mama's was the finest I've ever eaten. And I mean, it was finest too as far as taste goes, but it also was the finest as far as texture goes. And I know it's because my mama was a perfectionist, still is, and she somehow got that stuff fine. Now, you folks that follow along all the time, and the ones that know me well, you know I'm not that person. I'm not. I mean, I want it to taste good and all that, but I'm not a perfectionist like that. So this is what I'm doing. 3 pounds of ground beef. I've only made this maybe 2 other times in 29 years. Like, I very rarely make it. It makes a good helping, so you can freeze it. You know, eat some of it, freeze some of it. So that's probably what we'll do. But anyway, 3 pounds of ground beef. Okay, I'm using BfrBeef. Where's my, there it is. Okay, 3/4 cup, hold on, let me make sure. 3/4 cup of water, and the meat needs to be covered. That's what the recipe says. And so this is not going to be one of those recipes that I'll post. If y'all love it, write it down. You kind of have to put water in it, and then you got to check it. You don't want it to dry out, that's what I'm telling you. I do know that for a fact. I'm going to grab my little hamburger Pepper Chef burger thing, I don't know what it's called, and I'm gonna just break that up best I can. To be honest, this time of day, I'm ready to relax the body down just for a little while before it's time for supper. I'm gonna leave this out because I will continue to use that. Now, that small onion that I have minced is going in here. Yep, looks good. Okay, my mama's recipe calls for 9 tablespoons, heaping tablespoons of chili powder. So let's do that. 1, yes, I'm gonna count it out loud. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. I'm gonna do a half to grow on. You know what I'm saying? There we go. Okay, so 9 heaping tablespoons of chili powder. It also calls for 3 teaspoons of salt, and I'm gonna try to be pretty exact. Y'all know me. I got to put my foot in everything and make it my own kind of thing. It also calls for 3/4 teaspoon of ground black pepper. I'm gonna put a whole teaspoon. Yep. And it calls for 1 small can of tomato sauce. Now look, when I got home from the funeral, I don't want to go back out, and I'm not going to. I didn't have a small can of tomato sauce, which is usually 12 ounce. But I did have a 6 ounce of tomato paste. And then I filled that tomato paste can up again with just straight up ketchup. And that's what was going to be my tomato sauce. I'm just telling you. But the original recipe calls for real tomato sauce. Now I'm going to put just a dub of Texas Pete in mine. Just to give it a little something. Just a little something. And I'm going to put that in here. Oh, that sounds horrible. It's like scratching a chalkboard. Let me grab a spatula. And I'm going to put this on low and slow. And I will actually take my little timer with me to relax the body down so I will not let it burn, hopefully. Listen, I've done it before. I have to set timers like Pavlov's dog all the time, or I will screw it up in a skinny minute. Okay, so let me make sure I got the ingredients. Yep. Okay, this, I think it needs a little more water. I don't want it to get too dry. I'm gonna put a whole nother 3/4 cup in there. And then I'm gonna stick this on a burner. Hold on. I got one more thing to show you. Debbie, my cousin Debbie, is an absolutely wonderful cook. If y'all follow along, she's the one that shared the homemade graham crackers that were bomb.com. They were, oh my God, I can't even tell you. They were awesome. Anytime I eat a graham cracker now, it's just not the same, because if you've ever had a homemade one, hands down the best, hands down. But Debbie makes homemade ice cream this time of year. And I actually was scheduled to make homemade ice cream for my father-in-law's birthday / Father's Day this Sunday, and I'm going to. But I might use it. I might use the Cuisinart thing and not drag out my White Mountain. I don't know. I'll let you know. Texas Pete is hot sauce, Lisa. Just a dash of hot sauce. I forget that people are watching from all over the place. I'm sorry. Okay, here's Debbie's recipe. Where did I write it? For homemade, there we go, ice cream in the container that is now in the freezer. And I'll have to show you all that. But it's this size. Okay, I don't know how many quarts that is. You can look it up. You can Google small tabletop Cuisinart ice cream maker, and it'll tell you. They're little containers. Anyway, can y'all tell this is spur of the moment? It was. Okay, so I'm going to do 2 cups of heavy whipping cream. And I want to mix this up now so that it can chill down in my fridge. This sounded really good. Debbie sent me a video, which I'm going to post for y'all. And hers looked amazing. And you know I have that key lime pound cake. 2 cups of whole milk. Moo, moo, said the cow. Y'all know this is going to be good right here. I'm just saying. Okay, 2 and 2. 2/3 cup of white granulated sugar. You know what? I don't have that. 2/3 cup. Hold on, y'all. Sorry. I told you it was spur of the moment. I better be exact if it's Debbie's recipe. She likes to be exact. I got a 1/3 cup measurement. I'm gonna just do 2 of those. Anyway, and Debbie has a sweet tooth, but not near as bad as mine. And you can tell when we take pictures together because she looks so good and nice and fit and all that. And then there's me. It's okay. I'm fully okay with the fluffiness right now. Okay, it calls for 2 tablespoons of vanilla extract. Y'all know me. If you've been watching long enough, you know that I love vanilla bean paste. I order it on Amazon. I just wiped that out that had the chili in it. Anyway, I'm gonna do 2 tablespoons of this rich, flavorful, that smells like heaven vanilla bean paste. Okay? To me, it's the same measurement if you substitute this for vanilla extract, but to me, it's got a little bit richer flavor. And look, Debbie said that is not true. Debbie does. She looks dang good. Anyway, she'll never say that. But y'all, y'all have seen her. You know she looks good. Anyway, I want to use the vanilla bean paste. You can see more vanilla beans in it. I think it has a richer flavor when I'm baking or making yummy stuff like this. And I'm going to keep it at vanilla, Debbie, because the Mac Daddy and Carter Baby are coming. And I figure if it's vanilla, they can add whatever they want to it. I've got some chocolate Oreos and I've got some vanilla Oreos. They could top it with that. I think I've got chocolate syrup in there. This smells delicious. Anyway. All right, I'm gonna find the lid to this and it's going in the fridge. I'm going to relax the body down. I'll show y'all this later. How it looks, how it comes out, all that. Debbie can get all the answers. Debbie can give them all the answers they need. You should get 12 scoops. Okay, cool. Hey, Sid. Anyway, that's what I'm doing for the Mac Daddy. And actually, Imaginary Farmer loves homemade ice cream. Like, loves it. So it'll be a hit, I'm sure, if I can make it work right, Debbie. So thank you for the inspiration. I'll post a picture of Debbie's after I close this segment out. And that's what I'm doing in my kitchen tonight. Cooking, cutting up, keeping it real. I hope y'all enjoy that. I'll see y'all in, I don't know, 2 or 3 hours. See y'all. Bye.